Say good morning, afternoon. I'm about to go get me some fajitas for lunch. I'm just waiting for my daughter to wake up. She stays asleep for so long. I love it, but I'm ready to go do something and she's just not there. She's ready to stay asleep and I'm like, okay. So if you're coming in, say hey. So I think it's like a topic that a lot of times is odd. Like, women don't like to talk about money, and I'm not sure why, because it's so easily talked about for men, and it's almost like women think that it's not okay to talk about money, and I don't know why, because money is great. We all need money, right? Let me set this so nobody can disturb our conversations. But money is so important. We all need money, right? But money isn't just money. Money is linked to financial freedom. And so I wanted to share, hey, Lisa, I'm actually going to call you when I get in the car here shortly. I'm trying to get some stuff done before I go. It's just like women tend to not talk about money because it's like, why is she talking about money? But I wanted to share a little bit about me. I started this journey back in 2015, and I was a struggling single mom. I had just bought my first home. I was going negative $50 every single month, living not even paycheck to paycheck. And when I started this industry, I had went to school for dentistry. I was doing dentistry full-time for the state of North Carolina, and I was making what the average person would deem a good income. It was decent. I thought it was great then. And, I had retirement and I had insurances and all that stuff like that. And, I went to school like many others did for their career that they landed. But the thing is like, I always felt like in the back of my mind, like I knew a friend at the time, she went to school, she had a bachelor's degree. Luckily, her parents paid for her school, but not everybody has that ability. Their parents don't have the ability to pay for their school in cash. But she had went to school for 4 years and could not find a job that paid her more than $15 an hour. And I was like, you literally just went to school for 4 years for $15 an hour, and it just like blew my mind. I was like, there's just got to be a better way, and that's kind of why I went in the dental profession, because one, it was needed, but two, it was way better money. I didn't have to go to school nowhere near as long as she did, and I made more than that. But you go to school for whatever degree, and the first 2 to 4 years, depending on if you're getting associates or a doctorate or whatever, it has nothing to do with your degree that you went to school for. And you accrue like all of this debt, and and then you have to go and find this job and work for them, and it's like you're paid a salary to shut up and work and not pursue your dreams anymore. And that like blows my mind. Like, and I was in a training and he said that, and I was just like, wow, that's so true. Like, somebody is telling me that I'm only worth X amount of dollars for an hour of my time out a day, which is, 8, 9 to 12, 14. Some people work 16 hours a day. So you're paid a salary or an hourly rate just to shut up and work and forget about the dreams that you had, because you have to pay bills, right? And my thing is like, so many people think that they can't do what I do, and it blows my mind, because I'm like, aren't you like tired of telling your kids, no, I can't buy that, or no, I can't go and do that, or I can't take you on vacations? Like, does it like ever, like, do you ever think about like deep down in your heart ever, because I did at one point when I was a single mom struggling, I was just like, I want to be able to take my kid to Disney. I want to be able to take my kid on vacations. I want to go and do these things with my kid. And I'm literally going to have to tell them no, because I can't physically afford to do that, right? Like, so it's in the back of your mind, these things. And some people are just okay with that. And that like hurts my heart, because like, you should want more. You should want more out of life. And it's okay to want more. It's okay to want to do more. It's okay to want to have more. It's okay to want to have more money. It's okay to, not live paycheck to paycheck. And, people think that they can't do what I do, but you literally tell people about your favorite drink at Starbucks. You tell people about an awesome movie that you watched. You tell them about your favorite makeup that you got. Or, when somebody asks you about, where you got your eyebrows done or your nails done, you tell them, right? It's the exact same thing, but you're getting paid to refer people to something. It's exactly the same. It's not any different. I just think that people overcomplicate it, and they let it get in their head, and and then also people think, oh, I need to sell it, and I need to take it and get these amazing, crazy, insane results before I sell it. But I want you to look at it like this. One of my friends, we were talking, and it makes so much sense. It's like, okay, for instance, somebody goes and works at a Ford dealership or a Lamborghini dealership. Do they drive a Lamborghini? Do all of them drive a Lamborghini? Do all of them drive a Ford? Or, the BMW dealership, do all of them drive a BMW? No, but they still sell it because they have to. Do all realtors own a home? Or do some of them rent? But they still sell it, right? It's because they need the money, and they do what they have to do, and they make the sacrifice and show up every day. So it's like, are you tired of saying no to your kids? Are you tired of not being able to do things? Like my friend, when she joined, sorry, this little thing is all turned. She was like, she had went to school, she got her degree, she was living in a trailer, she was like, I'm so sick of this. She was like, I went to school, I have all this debt. She was like, I'm sick of this. She was like, I want to be able to take my kids on vacation. She's like going to, she just took 2 weeks in Florida, and then the new year she's going, to spend it in Cancun or Mexico somewhere. And it's like, she's everywhere all the time, and she's a single mom. And she does exactly what I do. It's just showing up. And we have to understand that this world is changing. And if you have not seen that, you have to slow down and open your eyes, because simply, just for example, look at Walmart. How many self-checkouts is there, and how many people is there actually working the registers? You are being replaced by machines. Literally every single day, somewhere is replacing someone with a machine. There is literally a machine that rides around, drives itself, mopping the floors now at Walmart. There is literally someone checking inventory, a machine checking inventory at Walmart now, not an actual person. You are being replaced every single day, and it's like, if you do not catch up or get ahead of it, you are going to be in a world of hurt when it is time and things just completely change over. Just like the digital currency. It's like, you've got to get on with it and figure it out beforehand so you're prepared, because if not, you're going to be in a world of hurt and it's going to suck. But I want you to think about it. People are like, oh, you're just weight loss. No, we're not. I know me personally. Do you drink water? We have something for people that drink water. Do you sleep? We have something for sleep. We have something for everybody. We have something, yes, for weight loss. We have vitamins. We have pixie sticks for kid vitamins. We have collagen. We have something for inflammation. We have something for pain and aches. We have something just for hydrating you. We have something to give you energy. We have something to help. Everybody needs gut health. And we have something for gut health. Everybody needs that. So you have to change your perspective where you want to do, you want to do something to change your family's life. And I applaud any woman that is literally taking it into her own hands, not leaving it up to just her husband, and taking control of her life. And yes, like when I started, I was working full time and I would do this at night, and it was so freaking hard. Like I barely did get any sleep, but I was single. I had no help. I was doing it on my own. But let me tell you, I sacrificed, and most people, that's the difference, is most people won't sacrifice. They don't want to give up the partying. They don't want to give up their sleep. They don't want to give up time going to the beach. They don't want to sacrifice now short term to have long-term success. Like, would you work day in and day out for 5 years to live the rest of your life how you want to live it? Debt-free, making 6 figures a year. And if you said yes, you have to remind yourself every single day. There's days that I still want to give up. There's days I want to quit. Yesterday I cried. Like, there's days that are freaking hard, like hard as hell. And like, I will tell you, yesterday was one of my days. And I literally, there's days that I want to throw in the towel and say, I give up. But look at this. This is every single person's life that I have changed just this month. And it's what, the 15th or 16th? This is all of my customers right now, just for this month. And some of them have ordered 2 times, 2 times, 2 times. There's like so many, 3 times, 2 times, 3 times, 2 times, something I can't see. My vision ain't that good. But there are so many people that need what you have to offer. But the thing is that you're living so small and you're so afraid of what everybody else thinks and how they feel about you. And what are they going to think about you going live and sharing what you have to offer, or the value. We all have value that we have inside of us to give to the world, and we are playing so small and missing out on all of our dreams and all of our goals because we are scared of what somebody thinks that wouldn't even give us $5 if we needed it to fill up our gas tank. Who cares what the hell they think? If you don't like me, get off my page. I don't care what you think. I have 5,000 friends, and I have a bunch sitting there pending that are ready and waiting to join me and follow me and love what I have to offer, you know? But I want you to also think that, like, a lot of people are just too lazy. Like I said, they don't want to give up their fun nights of partying and drinking and things like that. But I just feel like there is a huge percentage of families that literally could not pay $500 right now if they had an emergency. If their water heater went out, they would not know how to pay it. If their car broke down, they wouldn't know how to pay it. 2 weeks ago, my husband's car just started leaking transmission fluid for no freaking reason. And his car just hit like 100,000 miles. And I'm like, what the hell? We bought it brand new. And it's like, we thought we had it fixed and it cost a few $100s. Well, it lasted 2 or 3 days. We had to get a tow truck to go pick it up because it started leaking again from somewhere else. So we had to have a tow truck, take it to the shop, figure it out again. And it was more money than it was the first time. But we didn't sweat about it because we have security. And let me tell you, my husband's in school right now. And I'm taking care of all the bills because he's trying to better himself so he can provide more for our family too. So it's like, if you think I'm making monopoly money, honey, you got it all wrong, because all my bills are wrote out on this page and they are made every month before they're due. So let me tell you, if you think that I'm not doing something, if you think that this is fake, if you think this is a scam, I bet you I've got hundreds of women on this page right now that'll tell you otherwise. Because they know me and they know. And the thing that I love about this industry is it doesn't matter if you have been to Yale, if you've been to jail. I know people in active addiction recovery that are freaking driving Range Rover supercharged with freaking no debt, and they ain't but 20-some years old. It's crazy. And you think that you going to Amazon to purchase is like better or whatever, but the thing is like, you're not getting customer service. 2, they're people just like us selling on Amazon. They're just like us. But the thing is that you know me. right? It's crazy to think like you would rather go and support, you know, the Jenners and their makeup that costs 10 times of what Betty over here is selling, and you think just because of what you've heard about network marketing's quality control is on a whole nother freaking level, and y'all don't even realize it, and y'all are just saying no because it's network marketing. What I heard about network marketing wasn't good. Just because you dealt with a bad person in network marketing doesn't mean that the company was bad or the product was bad. But some of y'all are taking like advice from people that don't even make enough money to cover their bills. Like, mind blown. You're taking advice from people that have no freaking future because they're too lazy. Like, my mind is blown at like some of the people that you take advice from. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not taking advice from you unless I would trade bank accounts with you. Keep that in the back of your mind. And if you wouldn't trade bank accounts with that person, then I sure as hell would not take advice from that person. So I just had to like hop on, and it went off a little bit from what I was going to talk about. But I just wanted to share like how this industry has like impacted me. But I wanted to share also like that anybody could do it. It's just you have self-limiting beliefs on your life. Or I don't know if you feel unworthy because of things that you've done or things that you've been through or whatever. But let me tell you, God has a bigger vision for your life, and you just have to figure out what it is. But you can't be lazy at the same time. Like, you have to trust God has a bigger plan, a bigger vision on your life. Like, you have so much inside of you, and there's somebody that needs something that you have to offer. You just need to figure out what it is. It could be that you've miscarried children. It could be that you're having trouble getting pregnant. It could be that you have been in an abusive relationship. It could be that you go through active addiction. It could be that you are part of the LGBTQ community. It could be anything. You just have to dig deep down inside and figure out what it is that you have to share with the world. And when you figure that out, your life will change. But you have to stop putting those self-limiting beliefs on your life and your family's life, because you're hindering and taking longer to get to where you're supposed to be, where God has for you. So I hope y'all have a great day. I'm going to go get my fajitas. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great day.